So let's fast forward to today then. Like, how does it work? What does tenure as it exists today largely? What does it protect? What does it not protect?
It protects a lot of things. And it's been a system that I think worked really, really well. So let's just kind of understand how somebody gets tenure. We can take my example, right? Which is the example of tens of thousands of other scholars in my generation. I'm hired to a tenure track job. That's what they're called, a tenure track job. I apply, I interview, the committee likes me, I get the job. Traditionally, I will have 6 years to prove my worth or my value to my employer. And those would be, of course, my colleagues. And how do I prove my worth and my value? What's so interesting about the 1940 statement is it doesn't say that's something that developed afterwards. And what happened in American higher education, especially at the R1s or the more prestigious research universities, was what was called the 40-40-20 rule. The 40-40-20 rule was 40% of your tenure decision after 6 years was based on your research. 40% was based on your teaching, and 20% was based on your service to the university and the university community. As we all know, at most American universities, that 40-40-20 is a fib. It's more like 75-15-10, right? And we could play with those numbers. So what does one have to do to get tenure? One has to publish a lot. That's that 75. One has to not be a disastrous teacher or at least scare the children. And one has to perform some type of service to the academy. Also, one has to be relentlessly nice to senior colleagues that will be voting on your tenure. Once you get it, now we can go back to the 1940 rules, right? You're basically, we'll talk about some of the exceptions, you're basically set for life unless you cross certain very difficult to cross thresholds.